All right, guys, welcome back here for Yes, Your Grace. I believe it's going to be episode 4. So, let's see, we have 14 gold and 11 wheat. Look at that. Go ahead and prepare to hunt her because we have an ample amount of money for sure. We're very well off, but the Radovans do come in 2 weeks. So, we're going to get ready for that because the war is coming up here soon. Father, I don't have time to explain everything. I know you're not responsible for Talus's death, and I think Evo knows who's poisoned his father. The atmosphere here is very tense. Evo and his advisors are talking behind my back. They wouldn't let me stay with them, and always send me away back to my chambers. I heard Evo say he has some kind of plan. I can't wait to sit. Can't wait to see you. She didn't finish writing. She be blah, blah. Could it be she was in a hurry? It's good she's coming with Ivo soon. We will find everything out then. Are you ready, Your Grace, for the trial? Yes. Did all I could. The trial starts next week. This is our last chance to gather evidence, Your Grace. We don't need to pay agents for that week. We won't need them. Of course, thank you. Found an old wagon blocking the road. It looked abandoned. I gathered the men and moved it out of the way. Turned out the wagon was full of gold and supplies. Nice. Beautiful. It was an ambush, lights in the woods, a magical anatomy. There was nothing but a lure. They thought they could surprise me, but I was alert. I spotted their footprints in the woods before I got to them. Peasants with swords and spears were waiting for me. I knew better than to engage them directly and decided to turn back instead. Oh, and let me assure you, there was no magic involved, Grace. Just men, armed, ready to kill. Someone's trying to weaken our forces. We need to be more careful next time, Your Grace. The man did seem quite suspicious. I should have known. Your Grace. I bring you more information about the tooth. It's a very rare dragon tooth. It appears to have come from the Allah demon, a female dragon who lives in the ancient forest. Kalidor? What would such a thing be doing in my castle? Whoever lost it must have been an adventurous person. Audrey is right. I don't think you could get much exotic tooth. Grego, Your Grace. Can you tell me anything about it? It's a huge glass vial. I'm not sure what more I can tell you, Your Grace. Peasant. Sorry to bother you. We are in a very bad situation. We don't know why this happened. Someone must have done something terrible. For the gods punished us badly. Our state will go to die. All of the leaves are falling and they shouldn't be. We have given all the sacrifices we could. We have gathered and prayed. Nothing is helping. We think Volos escaped the underground. He is searching for the sinner. He must be hiding in someone's house. This is why we've been having so many thunderstorms. The god of thunder is trying to find him. The thunderstorm won't stop until he returns underground. Your Grace, please send a hunter to find him. You can have the supplies. We have a crap ton. May the gods bless you, Your Grace. May the king would like to attend the ceremony itself. I'd love to, but I tell you what other matters. Thank you for your invitation. I wasn't sure, and I didn't want to jinx anything, but it must be around 14 weeks, but I am certain. We're pregnant. That's wonderful. Hopefully it'll be a boy this time. Yes, my darling. I have a good feeling about this. Have you told the girls yet? No, I haven't. Can I tell them? Of course you can. Well, I guess the wifey is pregnant now, so hopefully we have an heir to the throne that we have been looking for. There's attack. Pack of wolves. They took some of our chickens. Leave those for less to eat, and they also wounded the shed keeper. We tried to scare them away. I think they are hungry this time of the year. And we're afraid they'll be back. You can have the supplies. Thank you, Your Grace. This will help us get by the next couple of weeks. I bow before you, Your Grace. My name is Bogslav. I don't want to bother you, but I have a matter of that twists my brain. My lady, she's so upset with me, and she got good reason, I tell you. I ain't no man to think straight. I wanted to do good, and I sold our barn to buy a servant, you know, to help her in the house. And with the kids, she always complains how much she works, how much work she has. She flipped and threw me out because our barn will make no more money for us. And she has a point here, darn. Did I not think of this before? I tried everything, Your Grace, but she should not have me back. I have found a new job, even in the potato fields. My heart is broken. I cannot sleep at night. Please help me. Um, I mean, I have crazy amounts of gold, so go ahead. About losing the barn, maybe you could invest the gold into other business. Yes, your grace. She would be happy. You need to take me back now. I mean, we have so much gold, it doesn't really matter if I give it to him or not at this point, I feel like. Yes, father? I bring good news. Your mother is pregnant. No wonder, after all the giggles you've been having in your bedroom lately. That's not comfortable. I'm sorry. Haven't you got enough? With you three? Yes. We're hoping for a boy this time. Be a successor to the throne. I hope it's a boy then. I want yet another sister. Maybe a boy when it gets so torn up about silly jokes. Oh. Well, at least, I don't know why. I kind of expected people to be mad, but I don't see, like, why would they? I have to say there was two in here. Her sister is visiting us. Are you excited? Yes. Should she bring in Dusty? How long is she staying for? I'll tell her all about Hister. How Hister tried to save her. I'm sorry, she's not bringing Dusty, sweetheart. I know you miss him, but you wouldn't want to travel in such a long distance. We'll take you to see him right after all this is over. How does that sound? That's fine, I suppose. I need to find a new agent, something different, but nothing else comes to the gardens. You'll find something eventually. How about another snail? That can't do much. You're gonna be a big sister. What? I already have a big sister, and now you're gonna have a little sister or a brother. Wow, really? When? I want a little brother. What's his name gonna be? We don't know yet. We don't know if it's gonna be a boy or a girl. But he or she is gonna join our family in around 20 weeks. That music is crazy though. So good. Is that a long time? Yes, it's still a whiles away. This is so exciting. Maybe you can come help me convince Luli to come back home. The music just randomly pops out of nowhere. I guess we can invite somebody. I don't know. Gonna send out the agents, but yeah, just kidding, because they've already been everywhere. Yeah, they don't have anywhere to go. Oh, this is such good news. I know, honey. I'm so happy. How are you feeling? Well, I haven't been vomiting all morning, but that's fine. I suppose I can live with it. Do you remember when I was pregnant? Of course, those were different times. I wish they were as simple as back then. Me too. No wars, no lords, no silly peasants. Listen, if you need anything at all, just come and get me, alright? Of course. I think I'll stay here and have someone start the fire for the evening. It's quite chilling here. Of course, my darling. I will see you later. Alright. I get the agents, but I have nowhere to send them. Let's not pay that. The royal trial. Oh, he actually is here. Welcome to the royal trial. We will firstly question any witness that have a say in the matter. Then we shall go through gathered evidence. And lastly, we will identify the killer. Some of you are suspects, and I have the right to believe that the real perpetrator is among us. What is that? Let's hear what the witnesses have to say. Your Grace, we have two. No, three people in the witness. Who shall we start with? I guess. King Talos' own advisor. Please state your name and tell us what do you have to say. The name is Ringo. I am the advisor to King Talos. I have a very important piece of information, Your Grace. I recognize Lady Lena over there. She visited our castle not long before the royal wedding and threatened King Talos. She said her son was supposed to be the one to marry her, not Evo. She said if the wedding were to go ahead, she would come for him and his family. And must proceed accordingly, Your Grace. She is clearly the perpetrator. Lies. You will get your turn to speak at the end, Lady Lena. Thank you. Very useful. The castle guard. My name is Lutford, Your Grace. I was his guard, and I served him well. Not well enough, I can hear you say. But know that there was little I could do against poison, especially the one that worked so fast. The day King Talos died, the day of shame and guilt for me. King Ivo continued to make me pay the price. That's the point. All I wanted to say is I have witnessed many people visiting him over the years, but none angered him as much as Novaksky. I think he knows how much a liar he is. I am no liar. Who are you to shame me in front of the king's order? Called him a deceiver after he proposed to his wife. He knew the only reason he tried to offer his help was to become famous for something he didn't do. He was enraged, claiming he wasn't fraud, and he would show him. I see. I don't have any questions. Let's proceed. A peasant. Tell us your name and where you are from. Mr. I'm from Lord Eton's town, Your Grace. And what do you have to say here? He owns a vineyard. We've been observing him for a while now, and he's been acting so strange, walking around the village in a trance. How dare you tell such falsehoods? Calm down. One time he pissed all over my grape flowers. What? And none of my grapes will grow now. How rude. He's not a nice man, Your Grace. I'm convinced it was him who poisoned Talus. Is this all? Well, what more do you need? Just get rid of him. Who's next? Let's proceed. I think all the ones have had. Let's proceed together evidence. An animal tooth. An item so rare, only one known person could have returned from such an adventure alive. Noah Skeed, the Dragon Slayer, please step forward. The tooth was examined, and only one creature fits its unique shape. An Allah demon from the far lands of Kalador. And who else could have traveled there and back, other than the noble knight of honor? Whether he slew the beast or not, he must have worn this charm around his neck as one of his storytelling props. This animal tooth was found in the wine cellar. This is where he could have poisoned our wine. He wanted to help Talus's wife, Paloma, but the king shamed him instead. Couldn't bear his feelings of rejection, so he planned to murder the king. Lies. I am truly a man of honor, and I would never do such a thing. He made a fool of me that day, that is true, but I left his castle as ordered. In no way does this prove I killed him. Only that I have not been to the wine cellar, which I am not denying. How would you be sneaking around the castle? I was looking for a quiet place. Talk to Lady Lona, sir, Frederick Sulo. Well, when she talked, she must have pulled it off my neck. It was a very fascinating conversation. So you admit the item belongs to you? No, well, it could be mine. I don't know, I have a lot of these things around my neck, but I swear I didn't do anything to the wine. That's enough. Back to the king. An instructional letter. Describes includes instructions detailing the usage of poison and a map of the castle as a very specific decorated pattern, which matches only the one lord who attends the wedding. Lady Linda, please step forward. Only lords from the north decorate the letters in such an elegant way. I believe Lady Linda was the only northern visitor on the wedding that night. The letter was found hidden beneath a paving stone in our gardens. The drawings in the letter depict a rowan tree, a symbol of protection against curses. The tree from which lords build their children's cradles to protect them against the evil spirits. Lady Linda's boy was cursed, so she used these symbols to try and chase the demons away. There was no question as to who wrote this letter. Lady Linda also seemed to have a very good motive for wanting to kill him. She threatened to kill him if the wedding took place, and it did. I would never do such a thing, Your Grace. I might have had cold feelings towards him, but there's a difference between not liking someone and killing him at his son's wedding. Besides, if I wanted my son to marry Lorlucia, I don't know, would have been better not to kill Evo. Killing his father would make no difference either way. Do you admit that the parchment came from your kingdom? No, we don't decorate our letters with rowan trees, but roses. That's enough. Back to the king. A poison phial. With the very substance still inside, we are certain that this belonged to the person who poisoned him. Lord Eton, please step forward. It is common knowledge amongst the royal heads that you have access to all sorts of poisonous substances. Our tests indicate that the substance from the phial matches the one used to poison the king. Not only that, but it was found near Barranca, a village under your control. It was against the dust trade, and we have found out from the Lord Lurs that you two were not on the best terms. With his death, weaker borders with Atana had made it easier for you to distribute the dust beyond. By poisoning the king, you plan to expand your business. Isn't that the truth? Based on Hamar's testimony, even your own residents, you're up to no good. Nonsense. Sorry, running a little side business, but the product can now be found literally anywhere. Even the markets are full of distributors. The file does not prove that I was the one who poisoned him. This could have been anyone. Enough. There's no more evidence. There's no clear answer here, Your Grace. We have to send someone, anyone, or else he will put all the blame on you. The best we could. It's just politics at this stage. You might want to consider the benefits you gain from each other, if any. If we sentence someone with a lot of evidence against them, then our people will sense that it's just a royal whim. We can handle this. Based on the evidence or lack of there, I sentence. Well, to be fair, the Dragon Slayer and Luna are my allies, and they gave me troops and whatnot. And Eton is not my ally, and he hates me. And basically, I feel like the poison was literally him, and even if it wasn't him, he kind of like distributed the dust to everybody. So I feel that, and then like for Alina, like her thing's roses, not even like flowers or whatever it was. So like it can't be her. And the Dragon Slayer, I feel like, is definitely a faker. So again, I don't think it's him, but I do feel like it's on. Oracle dust is a dangerous substance. You are responsible for the death. The king, I sent you to die. This is ridiculous. My people will come for you. Enough. Eric, king of Darwin. We have found the one responsible for my father's death. The outcome of this trial is such satisfactory for me. And as such, Atana's forces will aid you in your bitter struggle. 3,000 men will be ready to strike when you blow the horn, signaling my men to ambush the enemy. Such is my will. I don't trust him either. Seems like a little snaky snake. You always love this view. Is this where the battle will take place? Yes. Do you see? Right there in the middle, there's a tight trail leading through. Here? You said in the middle. I guess here somewhere. That's where we'll hold them off. It's strange. Turns out I was always staring into the end of it all. Hey, nothing ends. With evil's help, we'll be victorious. If he helps. You were at the trial. You heard what he said. He'll keep his father's promise. Everything will be fine. Let's not worry about that for a second. A lot of things have happened since you left, you know. Your mother's pregnant. You had a fair share of stress with your mother too. She's pregnant and you will have a sibling. Congratulations, I guess. It's hard to imagine what she must be going through with this battle on the horizon. You heard of Maya? Turns out she's from Radovolia. Your mother expelled her from the castle. She always keeps interesting company. Is she grown up or is she still a mess? I don't think she'll ever change. Ha, she still gives me a lot of trouble, that one. The other night she pulled another one of her pranks. This time on your sister. Doesn't spare anyone. Keeps finding more and more ridiculous pets. She can't find quite a placement for Dusty. Last time I was here, she had a snail, was it? Smudge. She gave me a hard time about it. I won't forget it. There was also a hedgehog, a fox, somewhere she will shoot him next. Your husband must be looking for you, I suppose. I miss you, all of you, so much. Forgive me. I shouldn't have let you leave so soon. You know this was inevitable. Everything is fine. You don't need to apologize. Bruises? Evo is doing all that to you? What? Oh no, he wouldn't. He's very kind. He's good to me. He takes care of me, just like I told you in the letters, Father. Father, please don't tell him. He's the king now. He has an army that will blindly follow him, even to your gates. Don't say anything. It's better that way. He has better and worse days. Don't anger him more, please. I can't let that bastard treat you like this. I'll talk some sense into him. Please don't. There you are. Pack up your things. We're going. Father. I guess we can confront him. You pipsqueak. You think you wear a crown on your head and you can do whatever you want. What lies did you tell your father this time? You plotted against me? I didn't say anything, I promise. She has nothing to do with it. Do you think Do you think I can't see what you do to her? You lay hands on my daughter again, I swear I'm going to what? Defeat Radovia? How about yourself? I think you forget your position here. I give you my army, and thanks to me, this castle will see another day. You do not tell me what I can or cannot do. Is at my mercy. You better address me properly with respect. Say nothing. Better leave me off here. Too much talking would get you and your family into trouble. We're leaving. Before I change my mind. Well, little shit. To be honest, let's not pay that for another week. Get some extra money saved up. But between Darwin and Radovia. Whoa, it's actually a whole new battlefield. It appears that we're late. They've already managed to build up some defense. We need to push them back and create a choke point for the foothills. The sky's looking clear. That's good. At least something works in our favor. Here, come with me, Your Grace. We'd gather everyone we could. We'll make advance on your mark. Potions, magic, whatever you need, Your Grace. Our pikes can stop any charging enemy, Your Grace. At your service, awaiting orders, Your Grace. Hold on. My mind's sharp, weapons ready. Soon anything starts. Get ready, Your Grace. Alright. How's it looking? We shouldn't wait too much longer. Once we start, just a way back. We have to defeat the enemy before our army is entirely depleted. I would suggest we make a reserve army. You mentioned reserve army? Right. We could get a small chunk of our main forces set aside. Or if a reserve can only be used to exploit sudden mistakes or act upon a nasty surprises they throw away. Should we create one? I guess. Obeying your orders, Your Grace, archers. I've seen the archers are getting ready. Once the battle has started, the archers will be ready at your command. We can use it to sound Atana. We suggest the only use necessary to create an element of surprise. It's time. Do not fear, my brothers. Today is not the day we fall, for we have made strong allies, and it is our time of doubt. We need to remember that we are not here alone, but we won't need them today. This is for Darwin, and we stand our ground. Aye, for Darwin. Let's show them. We'll surprise them. Oh, wait. We actually have 220 more than them? What? Ready for orders. Everything's under control. Your Grace, prepare. You know what to do. Get ready. Wow. Awaiting your orders, Your Grace. Get in position. They're actually doing a crazy amount. Look, they're at 960. What else? What does it take them to? 920. Look at that. I mean, we're killing like half of their army already. I mean, not half, but a couple hundred. All right, last one. Knock. We're gonna do 860, 870, 880, 880. Who's that? Magic? What's this? Poison. Your Grace, magic. The fog is obstructing our view. You have no idea what is happening down there, and we need to send support immediately. Say the word, and we'll charge in there with our spears, Your Grace. What do you plan to attack? No. How do you plan to see who you to attack? The fog is so thick it fills my lungs. Not to mention what it must be like down there. One shouldn't rely on vision, but perhaps other senses could help. Unless there was a way to fight magic with magic. Whatever we do, it's your choice, my Grace. You must choose you to send out. Or let me know if we should wait this one out. I mean, we have a witch, right? I've never seen such magic, Your Grace. I can try clearing it out, but it may take a while. What are the other options? Oh, I guess all we can, I mean, magic for magic, right? Go do your magic. I'll do my best, Your Grace. Oh, wow. Went from like 880 to 530? Am I crazy? Oh. They just got like 1,000 units, and now we have less. Oh. How's this possible? We're outnumbered. Blow the horn, you fools. Do I have to do everything myself? Archers! Awaiting orders. We lost one? We had 3 last time, right? I mean, every little bit helps, I suppose. Alright, alright. 1950, still a crazy amount ahead of us. Okay, okay. What are those horses? Some cav? The fog is gone. We thought we could get an edge, but they brought monsters. Armored bison? What the fuck? Foul beasts are rather our enemy, our army, sorry. We need to keep it together. More men on the battlefield could help swarm the enemy race. It could also mean more men can die. Hefty bodies and long sharp horns. The hooves can crush a man's skull. The audience are equipped to deal with enemy cavalry. Perhaps we could use a beast professional to hunt them down. We can stop these beasts. It's either him or the hunter, right? Keep close, and the cavalry won't stand a chance. Charge momentum and create momentum. Oh, they lost quite a bit, but I mean, we lost a couple. There's a Tanya. A death, blow the horn again. Archers? Alright, go ahead and light them up, I guess. Did Ivo screw us over? Or is he just gonna come late? I mean, we still took a massive chunk of them. A letter, Your Grace. Help isn't coming. This must be falsehood. We had a deal. Your Grace, that is not all. What the hell is that? These are not fire arrows, it's magic. Creatures made of flames. What? Magical fog monsters are now more magic. We should run right through the flames and burn alive. Focus on defense should be most important to state, Your Grace. Good organization on the battlefield could also be a key to the situation. We can aid our brothers. I don't know. Give them the reserve, I guess. I mean, we're not too far off. Darn it. Right, what the letter says. We need to try the horn again. There we go. We're not too far off, honestly. Nothing. I sense something bad is coming. Rain? Fire. Rain. Haha. Archers. We only have one now. With the last squad, Your Grace. Well, we can't just like make more arrows or whatnot, I guess. We can't last much longer, Your Grace. There's no sign of Atania, of course. They screwed us. The leader was right. What else is there? They just keep on coming. It's been an honor, Your Grace. It's not the end. What the hell is that? I guess we can just give them all we got. We're far from finished. Let's give them all. This does not look good. Some more kind of monstrous device. We have no other choice. We have to send everyone in. Gather around. And show them what we're made of. All hope is gone. They've shown us the unfamiliar. We've seen beasts, magic, but they haven't seen what we have in store. Show them what Darwin is made of. Give them hell. On my orders. Give them hell. With courage. I mean, we gave them all we got. We're really close to what they have. I mean, we can't take anymore. An avalanche? Wait, did they kill all of our troops too? We have 20 men left? The gods have saved us. Unbelievable. We have survived. But they just killed everybody? What the hell? Oh, we have all three of the agents still. I thought justice would find you through. Right over his hands. I suppose I still need to step in. Who is this from? Evo. Of course it is. You think that I would believe your alleged proof that you did not murder my father? Truly, it seems to me that you have sentenced an innocent man to death. How does it make you feel? I saw through your lies. You should not only kill someone for your own wrongdoings, but I see you also perform evil cult practices. You always had a dirty trick up your sleeve, don't you? I suppose witchcraft is the perfect fit for a deceiver like you. Falling mountains right where you need them. There's no explanation for this, other than magic. This is how you poisoned my father? Magic like this is dangerous and must be banished. We only have 30 troops. Look at that. Whenever we can set things right, it needs to be purged of all witchcraft starting from your throne room. I will remove all things diabolical from this world. Has he lost his mind? Evil tricks. The collapsing mountains were nothing but sheer luck at a dreadful time. Your grace. Evil promised us 3,000 men. We won't last long if it comes to our gates with his army this large. We must call the king's summit. Other kings won't want to help us, but we must try. I will make the necessary arrangements. Your race is hardly the end. In front of the siege, we better stock up on supplies. We should aim for at least 5 large crates of supplies. The weekly summary will have all the necessary information. It would be best to set aside whatever we can at the end of each week. Dream elected to win that battle. You have lost most of our men. If not for the avalanche, we would have certainly been defeated. I know. We must really be in God's favor. We need to focus on strengthening our army. I don't know if I'll ever forgive myself if this castle was destroyed. What are we going to do about you, your race? I don't know yet. Shit, I don't know either. Okay. Bye. Seems Balbucha has given up for now. The villagers have cleared. The strange writings and chicken legs are gone too. Her curls are still dancing in the sky though. She's out there somewhere, but she can't do much without her men. Thank you much for your help, your grace. I don't know what I could do without you. You're welcome. I'm happy to hear our villages are safe again. It was a difficult time for us all. I got 4 happiness out of that. I mean, we have 51 happiness, so. Your grace, it is I, the wonderful. Is your witch ready to come with me? I guess. Perfecto. It's gonna make a difference. Thank you, your grace. It's time for the wedding, isn't it? I will keep my word, don't worry. There won't be any wedding, weeps. My son, he overdosed on oracle dust. I found him laying on his bed. What the fuck? This game is dark. All covered in spit and vomit and blood. The poison is spreading like a plague. I don't know what to say. I think it was set up, everything ready. Just had to wait until the battle, didn't you? Don't prepare for the battle. It's possible there wouldn't be no one in Darwin at all. Perhaps. But your daughter would most likely have survived to marry my son. Now I have nothing left. I hope you will never have to live through your child's death. I'm sorry, Eric. I won't be able to support your kingdom anymore. I need to focus on myself. They know how our troops die anyways, I guess. Went outside to get some carrots from the pantry, get back in. All my pots and pans, jugs, cutlery, and everything smashed. Tried to lure him out with some onions, but he's a clever little fella. The worst part, it hasn't happened just once. Every time I go out, I come back to a devastated kitchen. That needs to be dealt with straight away. I mean, whatever. Aw, 3. I went to pick cows this morning. Diddy, the finest, healthiest cow in the village, was not giving anything. Some said that her days were nearing to an end. He crawled out the night, milks the cows until he's full. Bloated, rolls over where we come from. The youngers are waiting for the milk, but nothing. How can you help us like this? Yeah, you can just have some coin. Or at least, we got 2 back at least. Buy some milk for the market. Thank you, your grace, and you would have the ready for the prom. Wow. Banker. Wait, who's this? He has 1,000 troops? Okay. Nothing to use my agents for? Is there somebody else here? Oh. Most recent events have been difficult on you girls, even the battle. Yes, with Luli gone, I know you miss her too. I do, but it's fine, Father. We're going to be all right. I knew we could defeat the Radovians. It wasn't easy for Maya. She knew some of the people. We almost lost. We had no choice. You know that, right? Yes, I know, Father. I'm just glad it's all over. Me too. Turns out there'd be no need for the wedding. Really, what happened? Let's just say Lady Lena's changed her mind. We won't need her alliance anymore. Thank you, Father. I don't know what changed your mind, but I'm really happy I can stay home. Me too. And I'm sorry if I upset you before. Sorry, Father. Well, that's a happily ever after for her. Maybe? Oh, look, she's pregnant. Darling, we really won that battle. I had no idea what happened. We were losing, and all I saw was fewer and fewer soldiers on the battlefield. I thought all was coming to an end. I called for Evil's army, but no one showed up. He wanted us to be unprepared. He hoped that we'd be defeated. We gave him our daughter. Why would he do this? He knows we have no rightful heir. He's just a young king. He doesn't know what he's doing. He sends a letter. It arrived this morning. He said himself if he hoped we would be defeated and that he's going to finish it off himself. He announced a war. We have run the war against Randaboya, but I'm not sure we can defeat him. We have lost most of our men, if not all. What are we gonna do? I don't understand why we do this. We'll work some out, sweetheart. You shouldn't worry, we're pregnant. You must avoid any complications with the pregnancy, my darling. But how can I not worry? Fine, I'll try not to think about this. We have to promise you we'll find a solution. Honey, I am sorry about everything. What are you talking about? We won, didn't we? I know Evil didn't help us, but everything was fine. It isn't. We made a big mistake. I spoke to Larice before the battle. Her neck was covered in bruises. She begged me not to say anything about it. I'm going to kill that Wagnonut. Bruises? What? That can't be true. Was it Evo? I have just spoken to her, but in the letter she seemed so happy. We can't let anything happen to her. We have to get her out of there as soon as possible. Who knows what that scum will do to her. There's some time to come with a plan. Stay strong, honey. Really hope we do. I can never forgive myself otherwise. Alright, I don't think we can do anything, yeah. The King's Summit. Welcome, and thank you for arriving upon my request. There's 3 new kings, I guess? I've asked you all here to seek your guidance, help even. Darwin is in danger, as you may know. We just want to battle against our enemy, but a new enemy has arisen. Evo, King Talos' son, has threatened my people. Yours, he is my daughter. I fear for her. I suppose you're asking for soldiers. What would we be up against? Do you know? Prior to the battle, he offered me 3,000 men. We expect that that's the army he'll bring with us. Bloody hell. I've heard of bigger armies to be sure, but I'm not in the position myself to match that. Suppose in Corelthul, he would still be 2,000 men short. Same with us. Wow, preposterous as always. He's only ever had a small arm in his hand. 1,000 men is the best we could do. And forget that you won't have to take the battle into open field. Defending the castle with half as many men as the attacker will surely suffice. Thank you for the help. Much be obliged in this case. Thank you all. Not so fast. For starters, Evo was most likely preparing for this since his father's death. We don't have nearly as much time to prepare. Get ready for this march so far. True. If we get right to it, it's not easy to move 1,000 men. If we buck up, we might be able to get to Gervine on time. Timing isn't the best, yes, but even if we assume it will work out, it's not that simple, you see. With all these items, I've quite a challenge in the most recent ranks myself. Well, you're the main reason they're even here. Wouldn't you agree, Eric? After your recent battle, I've scattered across the lands. If you help me get rid of the leftovers, I'll give you my army. I want them all gone. Oh, well, why not just help the poor folk? Is killing them the only option? Not kill them per se, just don't help them get in any way. Eventually they'll have to move elsewhere, or they'll just die from starvation. Slaughter them all would be my advice. Who knows what they brought with them? Barbaric vermin can carry diseases, not to mention the monsters Eric had already faced. Had the pleasure of meeting. Trying to starve them out would only make them more desperate, so they'll be more likely to be aggressive. Suppose he's not wrong. I'm not a fan of killing, but if I had a choice between my people and starving them, I would choose them. What is wrong with you all? We should help them. They're people like anybody else. I like you, Eric. So here's my counteroffer. Hope any Radovans you come across, and I will give you my army. I'm tired of this talk. I have no business with them. Yellis is too far too distant for them to travel to, and I have nothing to gain from this conversation. I will take my leave. Let him go, the old fool. March through the mountains, there's no stopping them. March into yields, is my opinion, but we'll do what I know. I reckon it'll take Atana around 19 weeks before they march to me. Why don't you meet them then? I'll see what I can do for you. Let's say if I don't have any problems with the Radovans, I will lynch my men. Ah, is that how it is? Are you going to let people starve, Eric? When it gets around, if I hear that you are refusing to help the people, blah, blah, blah. How can I support them suffering if my people suffering? After all, the evil already call you a monster. Don't prove them right. Do what you must. I will see you in 19 weeks. I will come around as well. We can go over things once again. That could have gone better. Definitely. Oh, he's back. I thought you left. I was on my way. Then I ran into one of your daughters. Seemed quite mature for her age, you see. A marriage for an army? And I took you for a fool. I can see that I was wrong. What do you say then? I mean, I guess I don't have a choice. Well, I know about how I let you consider for a while. If you want to take me up on my offer, send a pigeon with the invitation. I'll come back and we can take the next steps. Damn, everybody wants a wedding. You need to have supplies in order to prepare for the siege. You know, gather enough supplies, they'll make crates of foods. I mean, we definitely can make quite a lot of that. Oh yeah, we're just actually going to save it here. We're going to come back next time and jump back into week whichever it was. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you then.